say the storm could develop into a Category 3 hurricane in the coming days.
Got a good expert here to fill us in on the latest AccuWeather meteorologist. Alex DaSilva joining us once again. You've been tracking the latest on Tropical Storm Melissa. What's the path looking like at this point? We understand it could really be a slow slog.
Yeah, indeed it can. It's right now right in the middle of this blob of convection right here. You're south of Haiti right now. It's just crawling to the northwest here at about 2 or 3 miles per hour. So very, very slow movement right now. But the good news is it's still very disorganized right now. And that's due to a lot of wind shear that's coming out of the north and west right now, imposing on that storm. So we don't expect any rapid strengthening in the short term, but we do think that some of that wind shear is going to go down here over the next couple of days. And then now if I bring up the track, you can really see how we expect Melissa to really ramp up in intensity, especially this weekend into early next week as it passes maybe just to the south of Jamaica. There are also tracks that could take it into Jamaica directly. So we do need to watch for that potential. It does look like that this is going to blow up very, very quickly this weekend into early next week. We do have it becoming a Category 5 hurricane, Category 4 hurricane early next week, but there is that potential for it to reach the highest category, and that would be Category 5. So the residents of Jamaica need to watch this very, very carefully. The slow movement is going to bring a lot of rainfall to Jamaica, Cuba, and Western Hispaniola. So I'm very, very concerned about mudslides and widespread life-threatening flooding.
Alex, where will we see the biggest impact in the contiguous U.S.?
Well, for the United States, I think it's mainly going to be on the coastlines in terms of wave action and rip current action. I think we're going to avoid a direct impact. At least that's what's favored right now. We still need to watch to see what happens with this storm, but it does look like it's going to be staying off the United States coast. We can't rule out a direct U.S. impact, but I think the chances of that are very, very low at this time. It does look like it's going to skirt across Cuba like that and then head out more towards Bermuda. But there are a few scenarios that could bring it a little bit closer. Again, this is more than 7 days out, so when it would be in this vicinity here. So we still need to watch it, although I do favor a track out to sea away from the United States.
We talk about, or you guys talk about the spaghetti models, right? Showing that it could go in a lot of different places.
Yeah, sure. I mean, that's why part of the reason why the cone is so wide, especially on our day 7. We track these storms out to day 7. So there are some model guidance that do take the storm further west, maybe a little bit closer to Florida. And then there's some that are still taking it, on the eastern side of the cone. Now, we do believe that more of this center track does seem like it's the most likely near or over Jamaica and then over eastern Cuba. That is most likely at the current time. The spaghetti models are a good tool to use to look at the potential different scenarios, but it's important to kind of look at them and kind of determine which one is the most likely. There are some that bring it much closer to the United States, but those are so few and far between. The more likely scenario is that it stays off the U.S. coast, but close enough, I think, where we could see very dangerous rip currents and maybe even a little bit of coastal flooding potentially.